The Devil's Bargain in New Orleans, Uncovering the Voodoo Murders. October 13, 1923. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A wealthy plantation owner, Marcel Thibodeau, is found dead inside his locked study. His throat has been slashed, but there's no weapon in sight. The FBI quickly classifies it as a suicide. But what the official report failed to mention was that Marcel Thibodeau had made a deal with something far darker than any law enforcement agency could possibly comprehend. Welcome back to Creepy Corner, where we peel back the layers of the unknown. Today, I'm diving headfirst into recently declassified FBI files from the Prohibition era. These documents reveal a chilling connection between bootlegging, voodoo, and a terrifying form of supernatural vengeance. This is Case File 1923 BR, The Devil's Bargain. Marcel Thibodeau was a man of immense power, owning the largest sugar plantation in all of Louisiana. But while high society saw him as a successful businessman, the locals whispered a different story. They believed his fortune wasn't earned through hard work, but through a pact with Papa Legba, a powerful and respected Loa spirit from the voodoo tradition. This wasn't just local gossip. 50 years after his death, his hidden journal was discovered. In it, Marcel confessed to trading his soul for immense wealth and protection. But there was a catch. He had to honor and support the local voodoo practitioners who helped broker this very dangerous deal. In 1923, blinded by greed and arrogance, Marcel broke his promise. He had a respected mambo, a voodoo priestess named Celeste, who was a descendant of the famous Marie Laveau, arrested on completely false bootlegging charges. Tragically, she died in police custody just 3 days before Marcel's own demise. A guard recorded her final haunting words: "The Loa remembers betrayal." The crime scene itself was a puzzle that baffled investigators. Marcel's study was locked securely from the inside and all the windows were sealed shut. There was no murder weapon, no signs of a struggle, nothing to explain how anyone could have gotten in or out. However, several witnesses living near the plantation reported hearing something strange that night. They swore they heard Celeste's voice chanting in Creole, followed by Marcel's terrified screams. The FBI, of course, dismissed these accounts as mass hysteria. The case went cold for decades until 1973, when paranormal investigator Dr. James Fortier visited the abandoned plantation. He conducted a series of experiments and obtained chilling EVP, or electronic voice phenomenon, recordings. Listen closely to this clip he captured. A voice was recorded, clear as day, 50 years after her death. It was Celeste's voice, speaking in Creole, saying, "Justice is served." Even more shocking, thermal photographs taken in the study revealed the faint outline of a female figure standing directly behind the chair where Marcel Thibodeau had died. The evidence points to something almost unprecedented: a spirit not just haunting a location, but actively guiding human hands to exact justice from beyond the grave. The theory is that Celeste's ghost possessed her own nephew. He was seen near the plantation on the night of the murder but had absolutely no memory of what happened that evening. It seems the Loa spirit fulfilled its contract, protecting those who honored the pact, while delivering a brutal punishment to the betrayer. To this day, the story doesn't end. Locals still report seeing the ethereal figure of Celeste wandering the bayou, a ghostly guardian warning others about the dire consequences of broken promises. The plantation itself remains abandoned, a monument to a dark history. In fact, 3 subsequent owners of the property have all died under mysterious and unexplained circumstances. So, is Papa Legba still collecting on Marcel Thibodeau's debt? The official police file remains unsolved, but the supernatural evidence tells a much different story. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more unsettling tales. Stay curious and stay safe out there. Glad you're here hanging out with me in the Creepy Corner. It's gonna be a wild ride. Bye.